On today's episode of Kind Artists Who Exploit People in the Name of the Jesus That Never Existed, here is Joel Osteen, or as I like to call him, Moneybag Joe. Many of you may know him as the man who refused to open the doors of his megachurch to shelter people in need. Others of you may know him as the senior pastor of Lakewood Church. 7 years ago, in March of 2014, Lakewood Church reported that $600,000 had been stolen from the church safe. Just to be clear, the church safe was not stolen. It was just opened and the money was stolen. No big deal though. These funds were fully insured and restored by the insurance company. Here's the kicker. A few weeks ago, a plumber named Justin was working on a renovation in one of the bathrooms of the church. The renovation required him to have to tear down one of the walls. Inside of the walls, Justin found $600,000. It doesn't take much mental energy to come to the conclusion that this is the same $600,000 that went missing but was reimbursed by the insurance company. I realized if they had to tear down the wall to get it out, surely they had to do the same thing to get it in there. What type of outside unknown thief has time to do that? Sounds to me like Moneybag Joe just got double for his troubles. What does stand out to me though is that this plumber didn't even try to steal or take any of the money for himself. This plumber is more of an honest man than the damn pastor. Crazy, right? Not as crazy as the fact that after finding the missing money, poor Justin didn't even get a thank you. He didn't even hear from Joe or anyone else from the church until the story started getting attention and blew up. I'm almost certain that they're mad as hell at him and they want to whoop his ass more than anything for ruining their scam. What's crazier than all of that crazy shit is that this type of problem is not exclusive to Joe. Most, if not all pastors, profit off of selling their congregation the idea that if you pay your tithe and that if you sow seeds, then God will bless you, that God will pour you out a blessing that you won't even have room enough to receive. Realize that this God is not even blessing these pastors. The people are. The people are the reason that the pastors are wealthy. I ain't never seen God get nobody money. I just don't get it. Time and time again, we see these wealthy pastors having their heaven on earth while God is just watching the congregation struggle. I guess the same rules for the sheep don't apply to the shepherd.